Hi, Harrison. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm so excited to be talking to you. I loved Melody so much, and we're
That's
so
great.
thrilled to have your film in the Ridgewood Guild International Film Festival. How did you feel when you found out you were accepted?
When I found out I was accepted, I just felt like I was so excited because to know that my film is being played like halfway across the world, that's pretty mind blowing.
It's mind blowing. Your movie's mind blowing. Your film is mind blowing. How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
13 years old, and you wrote this? Yes?
Yes, I did the writing, the directing, the editing, and all the music stuff.
And weren't you also in it?
Oh yes, and I did acting.
And we're in it. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're like a quadruple threat. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to build up my skills in like all the areas. I did need a bit of guiding from DOP Jack Bloomfield and sound recordist Colin Pierce. They really helped me out and taught me a lot. It was great.
Great. And the music plays a large part of this story. Did you have the tune in mind when you started? Did you just play around on the piano? How did you come up with it?
I knew that I wanted to make a film that like revolved around a piano and the making of a song, but I held off making the soundtrack until we had after all the scenes were filmed.
Hmm?
But though while filming, I did have a slight idea of what I wanted, so obviously I could film myself playing bits. But I wanted the soundtrack to fit the movie, not the movie to fit the soundtrack. And yeah,
Yeah. What was your inspiration for this story?
um, well, like I said, I wanted to make a film about revolving around a piano, and I was like, oh, why don't I make it revolve around making a song? And so I sat down and I was like, okay, why is he making a song? Why does he want to do this? Okay, maybe he's doing it in memory of somebody. And then the idea sort of stemmed from there.
Yeah, I love that. I love that sort of pardon me, organic genesis of how that came to be. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
really loved I really loved the way he deals with grief in this and
Yes.
deals with processing how how he is feeling and what has happened because the events of Melody, I don't want to give too much away because I want everyone to see it. The events of
Yeah.
Melody are it's a fairly tragic things that happens to this child and his
Mm,
closest friend in the universe, that if this hadn't happened, we could envision the long future for these two, however they end up in the world, whatever that may be. I thought that it was really beautiful how you tied all of that in. You tied
oh,
melody into the melody, right? So it's just beautiful. And we are
thank you. That's really nice of you.
so what's next
Um,
for you? Are you already working on something else?
I'm sort of in the pre production. Like, I'm just coming up with ideas. But I think I've settled. I think I've settled on an idea, and I've just started writing the script. So yeah, pretty exciting. Also, fun fact: the film was actually meant to be called Harmony originally, but
Really?
then yeah, because like, but then I was like, I had this line in my head when I was writing the lyrics. I was like, when it's all stripped away, the melody remains, because like that's in the song he makes, and I was like, that's really beautiful. Oh wait, instead of harmony, why don't we call it melody? Because that that line can also be pretty symbolic.
Yeah, it is. Harrison, real quick, what's it like to be a genius?
um, I'm really not a genius. I'm only just starting my cinematography journey, well,
You're
filmmaking journey. But
well,
yeah,
you're doing a phenomenal job of creating
oh,
beautiful art that means something to you that reaches across the world to us. And we are thrilled to have you in the film festival. And we are just can't wait to see what you do next. And I hope that you will let us know. And I can't wait to see your work further. We're so properly pleased and thrilled to have you. participate, and I hope that you will continue to submit to every.
Oh, of course, of course. I mean, the goal with this film was to elicit an emotional reaction, and to know that I did that is really great. That means I've achieved my goal.
It really is fantastic. Thank you so much for chatting with us, even though the time
Oh,
change is crazy different, and,
yeah.
I really appreciate you. Are you late for school?
Oh no, I'm actually on school holidays.
Better. Great.
Also, I noticed that you took photos in the Elvis premiere,
Yes.
and I'm actually playing Kid Elvis in the Australian version of that, and I have a
Stop
show
it.
tonight. So
It.
yeah,
Oh my
I'm
gosh, let's
performing tonight.
let's let's finish this. I'm gonna stop, and then you and I can chit chat about Elvis for a second, okay?
Oh, of course, of
Okay.
course.
Hold on one second. Thank you so much for interviewing with us. We're just so pleased to meet you.